Hi, Virgo. Welcome to your bonus read for the week. I'm going to be taking a look at the person on your mind and what they tell people about you. I'm going to pull 3 cards to start, clarify each card to give us some more insight. And at the end of your reading, I'm going to pull 3 messages plus 1 bonus message from this person from the Hidden Truth Oracle deck. Now, these are going to be things that they're holding back from telling you. Now, this is general. It may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, as it helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. Now, please remember that time is fluid, so this could be something that happened in your past, currently in your present, or coming up in your future. Roles can be reversed, so take what applies to you, the person on your mind, your situation, and leave the rest. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. Show me the person on Virgo's mind. Show me what they tell people about Virgo. Why do I see people cringing like, ooh, what did they say? Take a breather. Okay. Clear that energy, okay? Now let's start fresh, positive, all of that. Some of y'all are so tense, like, what do they say? So we're going to find out. But yeah, I just see people in my mind cringing like, ah. Let's see. What do they tell people about Virgo? Oh, shoot, that you wanted a divorce and it happened so fast. They were so shocked. They feel you pulled the rug beneath their feet and you walked off and left. So they're like, yeah, we're getting a divorce. I'm moving on. It's completely changing everything. And you left. So we have the Justice card. We have the Chariot. This is what they're saying, of course, the Chariot and then the Tower coming out. Yeah, you two are getting a divorce. Also, some of you are going through legal matters that happened really fast that have changed a lot of things for you. Oh, wow. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, now I understand why you were cringing, like, ooh, what did they say? I don't know who they're talking to about this, but it feels like going through a divorce, going through these legal matters and it happening so fast and this being just shocking is, I feel like they're talking to a couple of people. They're trying to seek like someone having an answer as to why would this happen? Why would they do this? So let's go ahead and clarify the Justice card. Oh, there it is. Yeah, 2 of Cups. And then we also have the King of Swords. So back to that justice, law, all that. If it didn't come out, things might have changed a little bit. But because this is there, so they tell people that you wanted this divorce. Like you have been checked out of this relationship for some time, even though you two are soulmates, married. Some of you are married because the 2 of Cups is also a marriage card. But the King of Swords, that they feel like the judge is going to side with you for some reason, Virgo. They're hoping that it's not seeing that this was amicable because of the fact that they were so shocked by this. Like it happened so fast and you were like, bye. But they feel like the judge is going to side with you. They're really hoping for a fair and equal ruling. But, what can you do? In court, when things happen like that, all you can do is be patient and wait to see what they say. And hopefully you two can come up with some kind of agreement to things. So let's go ahead and clarify the Chariot. They feel you moved on quickly because you were curious about somebody else, like you needed someone stronger, like it's a Leo. So we have the Page of Wands, and then I also have the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you leaving and wanting this divorce, and it all happened so fast. They're really curious as to why, and they feel like if I'm patient and just wait, and Virgo will tell me why. And they're really thinking that you're leaving them for like a Leo or somebody who's stronger, someone who's more protective of you or whatever. It doesn't matter your gender. People can be protective. So please don't to feel like, oh, it's a man and she's talking about a woman and it's a man. No, I'm just talking about people in general. So we don't put gender specification on anything in the readings because everybody watches, not just women, men watch too. So let's go ahead and clarify the Tower. They also, well, before I get to the Tower, I'm just going to say this because this comes out as well, that everything happening so fast and they're really curious as to why. They're just feeling like, what made you want to do this? What made you have the strength to leave them? That Tower right there is telling me things were very chaotic between the two of you. And for some of you, it was physical fights. It was like tossing things around and throwing things and things getting broken. It could have gotten to a physical point, but it did not suit you well. So let's go ahead and clarify the Tower. And they're calling you out on it, like you're the one who pulled everything off the table. You made this mess. You did, is what they're trying to say. Like, yeah, Virgo made this mess, but I need to know why. Because they feel shocked. Like, whoa, Virgo. Okay, the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, they feel shocked. Like this was a big surprise. Like you had known see, their intuition, they're shocked and they're feeling their intuition's telling them there's a third party situation or that you're choosing friends. That third party situation doesn't actually have to be love. It could be a friend, a family member, children, whatever. But they feel like you're allowing things to get in the way of the relationship. And instead of, reconciling, they're feeling that you just pull the rug beneath their feet, and they had intuitively a feeling that you have somebody else, or that it's due to a third party situation of some sort. And they have this impression that you're going to want to reconcile with them after this is all over. For some reason, Virgo, just let you know, this is a little bit of an intense reading, but that's okay. I mean, it's what's needed in your situation, especially since I was seeing so many people, like so many faces. All I saw in my mind was a bunch of mouths like cringing, like, ooh. So yeah, it's been a little rough. I understand. And you're going through some big stuff here, but this person's like, do you have somebody else? I know you do. I know you're keeping a secret that you have somebody else, but they're not asking you in that way. They just feel that's why you're leaving, when really things were just so tough between the two of you is what I'm seeing here. And that it got to the point where either it almost got physical and it was things getting broken, or it got physical and you were done, Virgo. Like you don't want to go back to that. So, and that's like the love doesn't exist there for you anymore. That's why that 8 of Cups came out and you're walking away from it and saying goodbye, because that's in your past now. You're like, there's nothing that fulfills me here and makes me happy. I need to find it on my own. So let's go ahead, and maybe that's what you told them as well, but they don't think that's the full reason. So let's find out what this person's holding back from telling you. Oh, Virgo, there's some stuff here. So some of you that have already moved out and this person knows where you live, for some reason they know where you are staying. They popped by unannounced and there was someone that they saw you with, whether it was a friend or not. So they were like, oh, bye. And that's where they're like, see, I knew. They're shocked you kept this secret. You have somebody else, whatever. And maybe that's the case for some of you. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's them speculating instead of saying, well, I mean, they showed up unannounced. They really shouldn't have showed up at your place at all, for those of you that have gone through that. So just be careful, okay? Because whenever you're going through something that can be very difficult like this, the other person can tend to act in a very odd behavior, because when we as people lose control of a situation and we feel hopeless, some of us can tend to act in odd ways. So you just have to be careful, okay? And I want you safe. I know that you're going to be safe because you're smart. So I wonder if you are happy without me. This is something that they think, like, you left, you wanted this, whatever. But here's the thing. Even though they're like, I wonder if you're happy without me, I love you unconditionally. So, they're like, I want you back, Virgo. I'm wondering if you're happy without me. Loving you unconditionally, even though you walked away and you're done with this situation. It's like they're never going to stop loving you. They're always going to have that love for you unconditionally. If you need something, they'll be there. But just so you know, if you use this person in any way for help, it comes with an expectation. So they're like, I helped you, so I expect in return that you do this, that, and the other for me, or I have a right to talk to you and what. So it's just best to leave the needing help on particular things. Now, if you have kids or whatever, that is different. But if you need help moving your stuff out, I don't know. That's so tough, especially if you don't have the money. Some of y'all don't have the money for doing that, which I understand because, sorry, that was just a message that came into my mind is I don't have the money, and I understand that. It's just really tough. Just make sure that you set your boundaries with this person if you have to have help from them and say, I need your help with this, but just so you know, I'm not going to accept your help if there's expectations of something in return because I can't give you whatever it is. As long as it's something platonic, okay, great. But if it's not, then, their help and their gifts come with, well, now I did for you, you need to do for me. So I left when I saw you with someone. See, that's the shock. It's like they came by because they were curious. What are you doing? Who are you with? So those of you dealing with that and they saw you with someone, they were like, oh my gosh. Now, if they're on your social media and you were tagged in something, that's another thing. They're like, I know, I saw that and you kept this a secret, but they're not telling you. They're just like, I secretly know. And I just can't believe it. You speak to me through music. So they're really still holding on. Here's the other thing. Some of you, maybe you did get a restraining order or you've told them like, I'm done. I'm cutting you out of my life. I'm done. But I know that I crossed the line with you. And that tells me that this person, knowing they crossed the line, did something that one, if it was, the altercation, the fighting, physically like abuse, physical or even mental abuse. Let's not lie. Mental abuse is so bad. It really is because your bruises and scars can heal physically, but mentally, those bruises and scars stay. And it takes therapy and a long time to heal from that. So I know, Virgo. I'm sending y'all all hugs and love, and I love y'all. And just know that, I'm holding you in my prayers tonight, okay? I will be praying for you that everything works out and everything goes well and that you're safe as well. But this person knows that they crossed a line with you, whether it was a physical altercation, verbal altercation, them driving by, trying to control the situation. It's not working for you. You don't want that. And I see that. That's why you left the situation because you felt you needed something more. So this is what I have for you, Virgo. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.